Hello, and welcome back, friends. I'm back with another video. Today's video will be me showing you guys and give you guys tips on how to get better and win solo games in Fortnite. I'm going to be falling in Tilted Towers here, one of the more popular areas. I'm going to play super aggressive, and in this gameplay, I'm going to just like be giving helpful tips of what to do, what not to do, how to get out of certain situations, building, just helpful tips to help you get better at the game and to win more. So let's get right into the video. So I'll start with like this point, and I'll probably come back to this point a lot. Don't just try to do everything you see people doing on streams. Like, the people that are streaming are really good at the game. They're just better than you. Don't try to do everything you see them doing. Like, you gotta find out what works for you and get in your comfort zone, especially since if you're playing on PS4 and they're playing on PC, it is a lot different. It's not the same game. You have keybinds for everything, and you won't be able to do the stuff they do. And just honestly, they play a lot more than you, and they're just better than you, period. Like, everything you see them do will not work for you. And I'll just start with that, because I always see people, like, I kill people all the time trying to build this crazy crap on PS4, and they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just like building random stuff in front of them, and just don't do that. Like, don't try to be like the streamers. Like, find out what works for you, and keeping it simple on console is probably the best way to go. Simple structures, none of that crazy crap. And yeah, so I'll just start with that. Don't try to do everything streamers do. Like, they are really good at the game, and if they are on PC, it's a lot more that they can do in a split second or a short amount of time that you cannot do. Trust me. No matter how fast you think you are, no matter how fast you think your building is, you won't be able to do a lot of the stuff that they can do. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, something else I kind of want to start with is that if you want to win more in solos, I would not be falling in places like Tilted. I would say if you want to get better gun skill wise and just fight people and, you know, work on reactions, work on your double pump, fall places like Tilted. But if you want to win, kind of fall low key places, you know, Lonely Lodge, Flush, Snobby Shores. Yes, fall Snobby Shores. Like, fall those low key places where you don't have to fight all these people in the beginning, and you can, you know, get a decent amount of loot, fight one or two guys, and survive to the end. But if you want to work on gun skill or just reacting or just getting used to the game, comfortable, I would fall somewhere like Tilted. You get a lot of action, and it's fun as well. So, you know, if you want to win more, fall low key places that do have a lot of potential for loot and chest, and fall Tilted if you're trying to working on gun skill and get comfortable with the game. And so far I just killed my third guy right there, all with the double pump. That guy right there, he didn't do anything wrong. He built up. He thought I was in the structure, so he did do that really well. But he didn't know where I was, and then, you know, he just got pumped to death. So nothing much he really could have done. So yeah. So something you want to keep in mind is like what he did right there. He kind of built up. That is really good. The high ground is really, whenever you can get high ground on someone, I would take it. High ground in this game is good, very good. You have the head glitch, you have the high ground. They're below you. They have to build up to you. Just high ground is good. Always keep that in mind. And I got the really cool bow right there. I'm gonna have this bow the whole game. This whole gameplay, I'm gonna have this bow. I think I shot it one time. I am so sorry. Like, it just came out. I'm sure you guys want to see the bow in action, but I legitimately only shot it one time this whole gameplay. And so yeah. So something else you guys want to do is farm material. Material is really important in this game as well. I think it's going to be a fight later in the game where I'll be talking about materials again as well. But whenever you can just smack a piece of wood, just smack it. You know, whenever you have time, you don't hear people around you, just smack some wood, smack some brick. Especially these pallets you see me farming right now, because they give you so much. I just got 52 wood over smacking that 4 or 5 times. So wood, really important. Wood, stacks, whatever you want to call it. So always farm for fights. And if you have to use 400 wood per fight, then use 400 wood. You know, like whatever to want to fight and whatever to stay alive. That is extremely important. Always keep that in mind. Like, always, whenever you can, smacking wood. Another thing is weapons and slots. So you see how my loadout is. What I do is I keep my ranged weapon, for instance, the bow or the sniper. I keep it in my first slot. So once I shoot someone with a sniper, I can quickly hit R1 because I play Combat Pro. I can quickly hit R1, switch over to my AR. If I hit him with a sniper, say it does 120 damage and they're weak, I can switch to my AR and finish them with the last few shots. You know what I mean? So that's really important. These fights again right here is just me being comfortable with the game and just winning my gunfights with the double pump and me not freaking out. I know I watch a lot of my friends when I die in squads and they get into fights, they just kind of freak out, and when you freak out, you'll miss shots. Like, don't freak out, it's just a game, bro. So stay calm and hit your shots. That is also really important. Just staying calm, because once you start freaking out and jumping all over the place and missing shots, you're screwed. And so what I'm doing now is I hear another guy up there. I really want to kill him. I hear him up there, and I also heard traps being placed up there earlier, so I don't want to just kind of run up there all wild like. So I'm gonna build a structure, get up there, build around me so no one can shoot me in the back, and then I'm gonna fight him. And something I did here that I also just gotta talk about is patience. Like, patience is really good in this game too. Like, I know he's here somewhere, but I'm not kind of just barging in. And then I see his arm right there, he shoots me. Again, I get a little lucky that he isn't the best player, and I have 2 pumps and he's using the tac. Like, his tac just did 8 damage right there, or 8 or 10, I don't really know the exact number. And then he just loses his gunfight because he misses more shots than I did. So that's another fight one. And then you see me here. This is also another thing I want to do, healing. Do not just heal in the middle of nowhere. Like, build some type of surrounding structure around you when you heal. Because I know a lot of you guys have experienced this where you're kind of just chilling, healing, and you get sniped in the head by a sniper. When it could have easily been avoided if you had some type of structure around you. You were sitting around observing. So don't forget that too. Like, don't just do stuff in the middle. And then again, I pick up a green tac. I always pick up the better weapon, of course. But I pick up a green tac and I'll have double tac with pump, excuse me. I pick up a green pump and I'll have a pump with the green pump and a normal, or normie, as I like to call him. And so someone threw smoke over there. I want to kill him. I'm looking around though, because I don't want to get tunnel vision. Tunnel vision's also bad. You don't want to keep your eye on one guy in solos, because it's you against the world in solos. So don't kind of get tunnel vision. So I build up here. I'm gonna take the high ground, like I said, and peek down on him. I'm not sure why he threw smoke. I guess he was maybe fighting someone else. And so someone shoots at me here. Don't know where he's at. I'm jumping, peeking around. Then he starts shooting a machine gun. And so I see what I did there, building. And I see him. I'm not too concerned about him because he's so far away. I don't even know why he's shooting at me. Not really a chance that he kills me with the minigun from that far. And then I just see my guy chilling down here. Don't know what he's doing. And I guess I figured that's why he threw the smoke. He's AFK. Mom made me with the groceries or something. Well, whatever. And so now I have 7 kills. I hear more shooting and tilted. I'm gonna loot this guy. Excuse me. I'm gonna loot this guy. He has another green pump. I'll take it. Also, if you cannot do the double pump, don't do the double pump. I heard my homie in here. Not sure what he's doing. Check for a trap. Nothing. Loot him. More shield. And if you can't do the double pump, don't pick up the double pump. Like, play to your comfort zone. I am not the best sniper at this game. So I rarely do not rarely, but if I see a sniper and I see like a rocket launcher, I'm taking the rocket launcher over the sniper every time. Because I'm not good with the sniper, and I don't think you need a sniper in this game to win. And by that I mean you only need 2 weapons to win. 2 weapons, shield and material are I think my keys to winning. But you only need 2 weapons. You need an assault rifle. Doesn't matter what color, preferably a ghost scar, of course, but doesn't matter what color the assault rifle is. But all I think you need is an assault rifle and a shotgun of some sort. And materials, of course, building. You don't need a sniper to win. You don't need a rocket launcher to win. Do they help you win? Yeah, of course. But do you need that to win? No. And shield. I do think it is important for you to have shield because you get shot and you just kind of stay alive. You know, shield just more health. The more health, the better. You know what I mean? So I do think shield is extremely important in this game. So what I'm doing here is I see this guy. I hit him in the head. He hits me a few times. I'm gonna build up. Like I said, the high ground. He's over here. Shoot the pump. I don't get it. Not sure what he was thinking right here, but he's already low. He tries to shoot a freaking bow at me. And so I also saw someone shoot a sniper, I think, past his face that missed. So I'm going to loot him real quick, get this shield, and watch what I do. Immediately start building around me before I use the shield for full health. Important. And so while I'm healing, I'm kind of in the head glitch, and I'm looking for the guy that just shot. the sniper or arrow, whatever. And so right here, this guy was a pretty good player. He's building up, and so I give it up because I hopped out of my little fort tower, whatever you want to call it. And I'm assuming he's a good player, so I kind of give that up. And so I'm backing up. He has the high ground, and he knows where I'm at. I want to reload my weapons, and then I'm like, well, let me shoot him off the high ground before I fight. So I shoot his tower down. He ends up falling. He actually builds right back up, and I end up dipping out because he has the advantage and the circle's coming. So I'm like, well, I'll make him come to me, building a little bit. And this is why I say material is important, because if I don't have wood right here, if I run out of wood here, I'm in the open in this fight, and he's just going to tear me up. And this is like a little bit of showing the importance of building. Now he finally jumps down. I'm going to build, excuse the poor building right here, but it got the job done. So I'm going to build this, and I have 400 bullets. So whatever he's going to build, I don't have a rocket launcher. Whatever he's going to build, I'm just going to shoot at it and keep dropping it. And I just don't let up until I'm ready to fight. And bad players, I'm not saying this guy was a bad player. He wasn't bad. He kind of knew what he was doing. But bad players will give up and just kind of run at you, even though you're in the high ground, like he's doing here. He's still playing the head glitch. I'm still shooting everything he's putting up. And at this point, I start figuring he's running out of material because he keeps switching back and forth between stuff. And so I kind of just say pump it, and I go rush him with the double pump here soon. And he takes the high ground. I jump on this. I know he saw me. Hit him with one pump, and he's dead. So that was a good fight a fight between me and him. GG's. And now another guy shooting at me with rockets. I don't know where. Immediately I start building. I get shot once. I know the circle's coming. He's gonna have to push me eventually. I give that up. He's shooting rockets, whatever. Just me using my head and him not realizing what the hell's going on. So I'm still calm, building a little bit, and then I see him right here. I see him get smacked in the thing. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this free kill. And he had a scar. I really did want the scar. And so I rush him. He comes up the hill here in a second. Boom, he gets pumped. I switch, pump, dead. Easy. Now he has a scar and the rocket launcher I want. And don't forget, like I said, this is important. I didn't pick up a sniper. I didn't do anything crazy. I'm going to switch that, pick up this RPG for one of my pumps, and this is my loadout I need to win. I would love to have some minis right here, but I'm not going to run to the circle for the minis. If I wanted to use the bow, that's the reason I kept the bow in the loadout. Typically, I might have left the bow, kept the double pump, and I had a healing item in the RPG and my assault rifle, of course. And now I'm pretty much out of here. There's 11 left. I've killed 11 people. And upcoming soon, you guys will see the most important structure, I think, for solos at least. The most important, or not the most important, the best structure to build in solos to when the game gets like this. Like top 15, top 20 maybe, depending on the area. I'm going to build this structure in a minute. A lot of you guys will probably know what I'm talking about. But you're going to want to build this structure for the simple point of you can get high ground. It gives you four corners, not four corners, but what is it? Protection from all four sides, I guess, from each direction. They will shoot at your walls. You'd be in the head glitch. I'm gonna call it a head glitch every time, but you'd be in the head glitch. You're gonna have surrounding walls around you, and it's gonna give you the advantage. All people can do is try to shoot you out of it. You can build more walls, and I can tell you guys what to do in a situation where someone's in a tower, and you want to shoot it down because you don't have the high ground, etc. And so I'm kind of playing the outside of the circle because I don't want to rush in the middle and then all focus on me. That's another thing to remember right there. You don't want to kind of rush into the middle and build a structure because then you'll get pinched or pinned down and you'll have multiple people shooting at you. And it'll just make it hard on you. You don't want to make the game harder. You just want to make the game easier, especially if you want to win. So you'd rather be fighting 1v1s instead of 1v4s. And no, you're not facing the squad, but it's just you're in the center. It's easier to focus you. Everyone's shooting at you. And so I'm looking for people on the outside of the circle here. I don't see anyone. And eventually, upcoming here in a second, I'm going to build a structure. He got sniping behind me. I saw him, but I don't think he's the best player. I don't even know where he's coming from. And so this is the structure I'm talking about. It'll take me a second to get it here. I don't know what I was thinking. But this right here, 4 walls and stairs, and now look at that. From all 4 sides, I have protection. The only way to get in it would be building up to me. I would hear you building up to me if you were trying to fight me and build up to me. And this is my boo-boo attempt on me using the bow. And the bow is extremely cool. It does do decent amount of damage, especially the epic one, I think. It has an epic. Yeah, the purple. And so it's a really good weapon, but I was not trying to choke this game. I see him, so I'm getting my aiming right before I peek him. I shoot him. I don't want to get sniped. I assume he didn't have shield, and so it's safe to say I could rush him here. And so yeah, hop out, just build a wall in front of me, get snapped by that. He's shooting. I'm gonna get a really lucky headshot here though. He's gonna hit me once actually, but dink, and he's dead. So he didn't have any shield, easy fight. Now I'm going to go loot him. Excuse me. He keeps saying excuse me. Pick up his brick, his ammo, and his rockets, really important. And now we're back. The next circle is over there. I see all these structures, and one's gonna be over here to the left, and you'll see he kind of had the same thing I held, but with the high ground. You see what I mean there? But he's nowhere near the circle, and I'm not gonna say build it that high. It doesn't need to be that high, but it's only 5 people left, so why not? So I tagged him one time. I'm just gonna run to the circle because I don't have any shield. All I have is a med kit. And so later in the game, I think wood is the best material to use in the early stages of the game. And when you get later in the game, like I'm gonna say top 10. I think I usually start doing this around top 10, top 15. Use brick or steel if you had it. It's harder to shoot down, safer. And this is me doing. This is the structure you need: wall, floor, steps, wall, floor, steps, and then you just kill. You just chill and you just survey the floor. You can call this camping, you can call it whatever you want, but this is how you win games on console, I promise you. Like running around like a freaking maniac is not gonna win you games. Unless the people you're playing against are just not that good. If you play decent people at the game, people that are decent building and gun skill wise, you will lose to them if they're in this structure, just period. And so what I do here is I kind of just chill. I'm looking for the people around. I do keep peeking. This is really bad. I do keep peeking, opening me up for like snipes, but just playing for kills pretty much. And I kill him, and his loot sitting there. And now I reload my weapons. Always reload after every fight if you can. Reload your weapons. You don't want to get caught in a fight with double pump and you pump one guy and now you're reloading a shotgun in the middle of a fight. That's happened to me before. I'm trying to get better at doing that and realizing that. But always reload your weapons after each fight. Tag that guy a few times. I'm gonna keep shooting at him. This is really bad too by me. I'm gonna keep shooting at him. I could have easily got sniped in the head. I'm not even moving that much. So keep that in mind when you're doing stuff like this. Like you peeking to fight someone potentially puts you at risk for getting sniped, obviously. And, so I'm doing a better job now of just ducking my head, shooting the rocket, and laying low. And I'm just blasting at this guy, trying to kill him. Shoots at my structure, build the wall right back up. I'm safe. So it's just if you do this, it's just playing safe. It's just making them work harder to kill you. You know what I mean? Like I don't really hear people call it camping or being a bad player. It's just what the smart players do and what the bad players don't do. And so yeah, because I know people like one of my closest friend plays this game. He doesn't play it that often, but he's really good gun skill wise. But his building isn't all that, and so he like struggles, or he just doesn't forget to build. And so he like struggles with winning, or people camping structures like this. And so if you do want to get in someone's structure or tear them down, you can kind of like get into some type of hiding spot and shoot rockets, grenade launchers, or get really close to it and break the walls down with the axe, and it'll just knock it down and for you to have a chance to fight them. Because if someone knocks his structure down, I fall to the ground. I possibly take fall damage depending on how big my structure is. And so yeah, so if you can get close enough, if you feel like it's a smart move, it's risky at times, but just tear the floor down. Like unless you're gonna shoot at him while he's up there building his structure, and the guy will probably just build the wall down after you shoot it, then it's best to not waste your ammo or your rockets on the top part of the walls where he's probably sitting, but just tear the whole thing down. I'd much rather do that. And so I'm back in the structure. It's 3 people left. I know one's on my left, and I have no idea where the other guy is. And so I finally see him. I'm gonna reload my rocket. He's over there to the tree on the left. I saw him. Whatever. Something else really important is to have late game at least. You never know when a fight's gonna break out and how much material you're gonna use. Always have the material on the one you have more of. Excuse me. I'd say maybe not steel. Like if you had an equal amount of steel and brick, I'd probably use the brick instead of the steel. But yeah, have the materials on the one you have more of. You know what I mean? And so I kill that guy, easy peasy. It's a 1v1. I have 14 kills. This guy's gonna go down eventually once I find him. And now I'm just chilling. So yeah, over I see him building across now. I'm gonna miss a couple shots. So overall, guys, to win the solo games, I'm gonna start with don't see everything you do streamers do. I'm gonna kind of reiterate on the thing, but don't see everything you see streamers do. Like, find what works for you and keep it simple at first. Like, keep the thing simple with these little short walls I'm building right here until you get better at the game, and then you do more advanced stuff. Don't try to 360 quick scope somebody or win every, or not win every gunfight, but build up to every gunfight where you're not in the advantage. Like, put yourself in winning gunfights, not in losing gunfights. Healing, don't just leave yourself out in the open while you're healing. It's stupid. It's really bad. Work on gun skill. Something else really important is just play the damn game. You have to play the game to get better at the game. Like, you can't just pick it up and be myth. Like, you have to play the game to get better. High ground. Take the high ground. Please, please, please remember to just take the high ground. It is so important. Just take the high ground. You'll win more if you just take the high ground. And have fun, guys. Like, the game's fun. Don't get frustrated. Don't panic. Don't freak out. It's not even that type of game to where you're raging. No money's on the line. Just have fun, relax. And those are my tips and tricks and hints to get better at Fortnite solos. I'm not the best player in the world, but these tips will help you. I promise, they will help you. And so that's gonna do it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please, please, please smash that thumbs up. And if you're new, subscribe. I have been streaming on Twitch lately. If you want to follow my Twitch and check out my Twitch stream, I've been streaming every day between 4 and 6 hours. Fortnite, solo, squads, duos, playing with viewers, whatever. So if you're into that, I'll link my Twitch in the description. And that's gonna do it, guys. I will see you guys next time. I really appreciate all the support. Peace.